What is going on, you guys? This is Bach the Rock. And first off, guys, I'm going to be checking up on the audio real quick. And then we are going to get into the meat and potatoes of the live stream. Because, guys, I am appalled, fuming. There is every word that I would love to say right now. Because I am royally wanting to let heads roll right now. But I am keeping my temper. I'm going to calmly explain the situation, and we're going to go from there and try to get stuff settled from here to there, there to here. But first, I have to check my stuff real quick, make sure my audio is coming in, and then we will work on everything from start to finish. Okay? So just give me one hot minute. We're going to figure this out. We're going to make sure my live stream is coming in clear. Okay. That's a little too loud, but okay. Anywho, guys, so you guys are probably wondering what went down. So I'm going to give you guys the information, the loadout, and we are going to go from there. So just recently, I did a YouTube video, and you guys saw the title. I was trying to do a title about what happened with the YouTube video, explaining why the video, we're going back to the past with the pest, with the threats, was deleted. So here's what happened, guys. Basically, I had 5 copyright claims in the video. Okay? And I will fill you guys in on it. So let me pull up the notification that I got via email, and then I will explain the 5 pieces that they explained to me why the video was in the copyright fringe and I couldn't fix it. Just gotta give me a hot minute again. Okay. So video is blocked in some territories. We're going back to the past with the pest, with the threat and the threats. So first off, guys, just to give you each a little bit. So here's the content used. The first off was about Ramsey Khalid Ismail, because I had to do a translate. Basically, it was but the content owner belonged to NBC Plus, which is a can't speak right. South Korean news media. Okay, so I just found this out, and pretty much the content that was used, it was in the video that I was being able to look back on and be able to put into my video, so that way you guys can know what he should have been charged with. The next one is Rough Riders Anthem. That was the one when he was celebrating Kim Jong-un, and basically just running his mouth, showing the North Korean flag, and then telling him to drop the I'm not going to say it, but he basically says to turn South Korea into Fallout New Vegas. Same thing with Ain't That a Kick in the Head, 1995 remastered. And the other claim, let me see if it'll pull up. I did delete the video, so, Okay. Never mind then. So basically there were 5 claims on the video. What I tried to do, guys, was they gave me the options to remove said music. Okay, so like when you go through the YouTube options, if you feel like you don't want the copyright music or you don't want the stuff to come back and bite you in the teeth, they give you options to remove the music so you can still have the speech and audio. So I had 5 of the copyright claims, and instead of the system going, oh, well, we'll start here, we'll put the time frame here, we'll take care of that, put the time frame here, we'll take care of that, put the time frame here, we'll take care of that. No. So basically, because of that bull, and yes, I'm going to give YouTube a kick in the teeth on its tools and say, y'all need to double down and work harder on your tools. You want people to use your tools, you need to make sure they're functioning fully and can handle a plethora amount of work. So you give people the basic bare minimum to be able to work, but basically then you pretty much are like, oh, okay, you can only do a limit of nia to nia to nia to nia. Yeah, so y'all need to hammer. Y'all need to start buckling down and doing some work. Anywho, so because of those 5 copyright claims, I couldn't erase the music. I couldn't take care of everything. And when I got to the part where it brought up Ramsey Khalid Ismail, pretty much causing how's the best word so I can say it without sounding rude. Basically, he was acting like he was going off and having intimacy on the Statue of Peace, which is of a 15-year-old girl, of course, mind you. And before y'all say, "Oh, but it's just a statue," I understand that, but the statue depictuates a 15-year-old girl during World War II because they were known as comfort women. Okay? Anywho, so beside the point. So the video, I had to delete it because here's what happened. So I go to remove all the music, and then I thought, okay, I remove all the music. That can take care of the problem with the music, and then I'd have to worry about what to do about the clip. So what I ended up doing was, when I went to remove all the music, the erase the music portion would not go through. I go to highlight it, it wouldn't let me highlight it. So after that, once I thought I highlighted it, I went to hit for them to modify everything and be able to be like, okay, so he's removing all the music. Nope. What it did was the button didn't highlight, so it moved down to erase all of everything. So it erased the music, my speech, pretty much everything in between. So, yeah. Am I honking mad that I'll probably have to start all that over? Oh, you bet your britches that if they were on fire, dang good and well I'm PO'd. All right, that's pretty much how mad I am right now. But, however the case, guys, I am willing to redo the work. Because the best way I can think about it is, for one, I have to make it like a video game. Yes, if you delete your progress, you start over from scratch. However, the best way to look at it is, if you start over from scratch, the best thing you can do is take things slow and steady when the race and pretty much figure it out what you're going to do. So, it's like the old saying, one door closes, another door opens. You just have to know how to look at the limelight. So here's what's going to go down. If I redo the whole vid, I'm not going to play all of them at one part. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-scratch everything from top to bottom. If I use the same clips, I will put disclaimers. I will put whatever I can to be able. Because if you guys remember the Ethan Klein law, now, I don't remember know if you guys seen this, but I will explain. With the Ethan Klein law, if I'm watching and reacting stuff, it's technically considered fair use. Now, if I was to say play a clip and I walk away, like, for example, say I'm reacting to a anime clip. Now, let's say I removed my headset, went to go get a beer, went to go to the bathroom, and I'm not there. Technically, I'm not reacting to the clip, which negates the fair use. Okay? So, basically, all that work I did, that hour and 20 minutes or so, yeah, all that work got pretty much shorthanded under the fair off of the fair use program. However, I will be redoing it all over, but I'll try to do it in 2 parts so that way we can show what Ramsey's done. Basically, him running off at the mouth, But this time, because I'm going to be limiting damage control, I will only use 2 clips. And if they're music based, I will remove the music so I can keep the audio, because there were some audios he used where basically they say it didn't strike against my channel, but then I felt like it would come back later and bite me in the butt. And screw it, I'll put a coin in the swear jar, but I'll just say it'll come back and bite me in the ass. So I figured I'd give you guys the heads up on why that vid was deleted. I know I just got a viewer in my chat, so just give me one hullabaloo and howdy do minute to get this. Okay. Oh yeah, because I turned on the slow mode. I forgot about that. But anyhow, guys, I figured I'd give this quick and short. Let you guys know what's going on. If I have to redo everything from scratch for the blast from the past with the pest, with the threats, then I'm just gonna have to take it slow. So meaning I'll have to use 2 clips from any website or any place that I can find them, especially with news articles. Then I will have to make sure to double down and make sure everything is kosher. Like make sure my audio is up, because I just realized that in some of my audios, either my microphone's not too loud, or it's too quiet, or basically something on the nitty-gritty is going on. So I am going to make double sure that everything is going to work. Now I have to make sure all the stuff on my microphone is on. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna have to do. And if anything is off the snippets, or anything seems off of the off the grindstone, I'm gonna make sure of it, because guys, we got a lot to discuss, especially with some of the crap we just found out. And I'm talking we really found out. So, besides the uproar that I have because of the whole video debacle, I am going to get off here, do some more work, get some stuff fixed. But if you guys like the content, be sure to like, subscribe, and favorite. Comment down below. Turn on notification bells so anytime I go live, you get the ring-a-ding ding. Know I'm in the bling. If you guys are from the other side of the world, have a good morning, good evening, good night. If you're from the other side of the world, reverse of reverse. If you're from the good old USA, have a good night, to a good morning, to a good day. Bob Rock signing out. Again, guys, I will try to get that content back up and running as soon as possible. And if I get more copyrights, then I'll definitely have to start putting up a Patreon, just so I can be able to get what I need put up somewhere else. So, catch you guys on the flip side. And I got work to do, but I'll see you guys soon for gameplay and much more too. Peace out, guys.